This is a video I've been wanting to make since I started making videos, and so I'm gonna be doing the Goth Tag today. I look really plain today. I don't feel like being this not joker, this sexual perversion. But anyways, let's get on with the questions. So there's 10 questions to this tag. So let's get on to it. First question is, how long have you been goth? Music-wise, probably since 2015, because that's when I first started really listening to goth music, like Voodoo Church, Susan the Banshees, Sisters of Mercy, Disjecta stuff like that. That's when I listened to the music, was in 2015. I don't remember what the first song was, but I just, like, it was from one of those bands, and I was just like, how did I not listen to this before? Dressing up wise, I don't know how long, 10 years, maybe more, because for a while, like, I would only dress at home in my room, like, try and dress goth in my room, and, like, I was too embarrassed to show anyone, so I wouldn't dress at school or whatever. But yeah, so I guess 5 years, 4 or 5 years, like actual music wise. Yeah. So number 2, how were you introduced to goth? I don't know if this is like a good answer for this. Sorry, my hair looks like crap. I did brush it. But I don't know if this is a good answer, but Vampire Kisses, Blood Relatives. But yeah, the manga version of the books, Vampire Kisses, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but her first name, like the author, is Ellen. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but character Raven Madison, I read the books when I was in 7th grade, and I just absolutely loved her style, and just her as a character, I just loved her, so that kind of made me want to indulge more into it. And also YouTubers like Sebastian Columbine, Toxic Tears, It's Black Friday, yeah, so I guess that's how. So in 7th grade, which was like, I don't know. Anyways. 3. What gothic subgenre would you put yourself in? None. I like a whole bunch of goth styles, like trad goth, new goth, Victorian goth, vampire goth, death rock. I like punk. I like scene emo aesthetic. I like creepy cute aesthetic. I like J fashion. I like a whole bunch of styles. I just combine a whole bunch of shit and make it into my own thing. Because I feel restricted by that, and I just want to dress how I want to dress. So yeah. Nothing wrong with like saying like you're more comfortable with like trad goth or like death rock or like being like gothabilly or whatever. Like there's no problem with that. I just personally don't care about it. But yeah, just a whole lot of things I like. Number 4, what do you believe to be the basis of the gothic subculture? So this is not a belief, this is factual. The base of the gothic subculture is the music. That's a fact. If it wasn't for the music, the goth subculture wouldn't exist. And like the fashion and like lifestyle, I don't know, but like the fashion and like interest and all that came from the music, because it was the fans of the music and the artists who wanted to emulate what the artists were wearing, and they want to like, you know, emulate their style, or like however that music made them feel, they would incorporate it into fashion. So yeah, all of that came from the music. and it's like I said, it's not belief, it's a fact. Um, yeah. I also believe that like you can obviously love goth music and not dress spooky. Like you can listen to fucking Joy Division or Christian Death or Bauhaus, all those bands. Like, um, yeah, you can listen to all that and like just wear like t-shirt and like blue jeans and whatever. Like you don't need to dress spooky to like goth music. Just like you don't need to like goth music to dress spooky. But yeah, I went on a tangent there, sorry. Number 5. What do you dislike about being goth? Um, Judgments. Like, I don't dress extravagant, I don't look extravagant. But I know that some people who do dress more extravagant, like they get like a lot of judgment based on how they look, which is not right. Cause like, you know, you can't know someone's personality or their capabilities, their qualities, all of that just by how they dress or how they choose to present themselves. You can't know that just by looking at like how they do their makeup or if they have a fucking death hawk or like if they're dressed in fishnets and all that. Like, yeah. So that people who are elitists online and gatekeepers online, which seems to mostly happen online, not in real life, because who would try to do that like in real life? Like, no. But yeah, like the online goth presence community can have some toxic people. Not everyone's bad, but you do have some shitheads. So yeah, just kind of like assholes, I guess, just judging you for no fucking reason. Yeah, that's what I dislike. But number 6, what do your parents think of it? My mom's fine with it. She thought it was a phase at first. Um, you know, like probably every other parent. Yeah, she thought it was a phase. Um, she accepts it now. She's fine with the way I dress and all that, as long as I'm not hurting myself or others, and as long as I'm not getting myself or others into trouble. My dad is not in the picture, so I don't get what he thinks. But yeah, my mom's fine with it. She's not into the music I am. Obviously, it's not for everyone. And she likes the way I dress because like she knows that how it makes me most comfortable. So she's not like, oh, you can't dress like that. Like I'm gonna judge you for how you dress. I'm gonna judge you for the music I listen to. Whatever. Like she doesn't do that. She's like, if you like it, then like I like that you like it. It's not her thing, but she accepts it. So yeah, she's cool with it. 7, eyebrows or no eyebrows? I have eyebrows. As you can see, I shave half off because I have very bushy eyebrows, which has been a problem since I was a little kid. I have naturally bushy eyebrows and it pisses me off. And also, I like doing like extravagant makeup sometimes. And my eyebrows get in the way, especially this bit, because if I don't shave, it goes all the way up to here. I have long caterpillar eyebrows. So I shave about half of it off. I leave this bit and I don't really fill them in because I find it just suits me better like this. So kind of both. For me personally, like no eyebrow, I don't know. I don't personally care. If you like having no eyebrows, you do you. If you like having eyebrows, you do you. I think both can look cool. But yeah, for me, it's a mix of both. Number 8. What is your favorite band? My favorite band is not goth at all. I don't have a favorite goth band. I have a lot of favorite goth songs from various bands, but I don't have a favorite goth band. But my favorite band, if we're just like not goth, my favorite band is Marianas Trench. Um, they've been my favorite band for almost 8 years. Yeah, I just fucking love them. Um, and they kind of helped me, like, their music kind of, this gonna sound weird, but their music was kind of like the gate to the music I listen to now, which is like, you know, like I said, I listen to goth music, but I also listen to a variety of other stuff. I don't just listen to goth music because that's fucking boring. As much as I love goth music, as much as I listen to it on a regular basis, I wouldn't just listen. I love other types of music. But yeah, like, it's kind of like a gateway for me, which is weird because for some people that'd be like Marilyn Manson, or like Cradle of Filth, or like Slipknot, or like Black Veil Brides. And like, I listened to Marilyn Manson, Slipknot, Black Veil Brides, I listened to them, but they weren't my gateway. It was Mariana's Trench. I still love them to this day. Yeah. 9. Your opinion on Marilyn Manson. His music's cool. I don't like his aesthetic really. Like his makeup, I don't like it. I mean, yeah, his music's cool. Like he's talented. Like, and basically, I don't really have an opinion on Manson. Like, he has some good songs. Yeah. Aside from that, I don't really have an opinion. So I don't love him or hate him. I'm just like, eh. Yeah. Number 10. What were your baby bat days like? I still consider myself a baby bat. I think I will always be a baby bat because I feel like I'm always like discovering new music in the goth scene, like discovering new songs and bands and all that, and just like new books and literature and all that stuff. And like, I'm obviously like, I don't know everything about the history of the goth subculture, and I don't think I ever will know it, all of it. Like, I'm only human. I'm not an expert. Or I call myself goth because I like goth music and I listen to it, and I like dark fashion and all of that, and yeah. But I also still consider myself a baby bat because I'm never gonna know everything, which is fine. I did try to be goth at one point when I was in like 7th, 8th, 9th grade. I tried to be goth, so I guess those were my baby bat days, and I wasn't listening to the music. I was just trying to dress like Raven Madison, which was embarrassing. I don't have any pictures because I was too self-conscious to take pictures. But yeah. So I guess that was it, and then I just went into like scene emo phase. It was a phase for me. I went to that fashion, which I still like. It's just I grew out of it. I just dress the way I want to dress. Still a baby bat, I would say. Some people may not consider me a baby bat. Some people might. I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, that was number 10. That's all the questions there is. There's other goth related tags, which I'm gonna do, but I wanted to do this one as kind of like the opening door to the others, because I want to do like the Darkling tag, I want to do the Ungoth Confessions tag, the Goth Cliches tag. There's also Goth Music tag and Goth Fashion tag, which I would like to do. So yeah, as I said, this is like the opening door, and I think it's cool and fun, and yeah, I like tag videos. So I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed it. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.